getting up, and it's not opening because you've already said we're nutty. We need patience.
Yeah.
And then you say what you need, but then last week you just said. Last week, what did you say? Make sure you cut it in and put what the fool said last week. When he said that black men need patience and understanding. Because I mean, do you remember what you said? Because I don't remember what you said.
Yeah.
Black women have a good ass job remembering what you said, and what you said was that's what you wanted. So my whole thing is, why would it be an issue to provide that to somebody?
Who said it was an issue?
Because you just said
it's difficult. I said it is difficult. It is.
Okay, you just said we're nutty. It's difficult. And you don't think it's easy to love you? But my whole thing is this. That's beside the point.
For the most part, niggas are simple and plain. I heard a young lady say this.
The point is, how do you love someone? You could not give me more than 2 details, which were a reflection of what you needed.
Because that's how you. But that's what y'all. That's what it requires. Patience and understanding.
That's it. That's the fucking
and the fucking stars, the moon, and the sun, and the supernova.
You gotta get nutted in the mouth. You had a whole.
Why you gotta go off into the spider? Why you gotta go off into that?
That's what you gave us.
Okay, that's
what you gave us.
That's what you gave us. That's a sexual.
It's a perfect example of someone not knowing how to love someone else. That's it.
I just think.
But you know what? We know what answer you gave. Go ahead, Jordan.
See, I'm gonna try to calm the flames down a little bit because
I got something for this.
I feel like in 2019, like you said how to love a woman in 2019.
How to love a black woman in 2019. Well, now, just before you get, I'm gonna give you a chance because I like you so far, and I think you're very intelligent. Question in the biased way that I approach in a way that I think that you are highly capable of answering. I believe in you. I believe in you. Let me give you context. Okay, this is 2019. Okay. We all know the struggles that we've all have had to face leading up to. I don't know why the hell Troy brought in slavery, but I like the fact that you brought it in because I do know you're intelligent. But it just didn't fit the context.
That did fit
this question.
That did fit.
It didn't.
It did.
No.
How? Like, listen. If could I just say this? Just
go ahead.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Black women, every woman, I want to say. Want to feel financially stable, financially stable, protected, and loved. Am I correct? That's what every woman wants, to feel financially stable, protected, and loved. That's what I think. Okay, and I think that the reason why it's complicated for a black man and a black woman, to get along is because of the things that happen in slavery. Y'all don't trust us to protect y'all or provide for y'all. That's all I'm saying.
When we get into the argument with you, am I bringing up my ancestors? No, I'm arguing with you about the foolishness.
I'm just trying to give you some context.
You had text messages in your phone. They had text messages in slavery, my nigga.
You see this shit? And we just on the podcast.
No, they couldn't even read it right. What did you say? Like, y'all tweaking. Like, nobody's gonna go be like, man. Like if you run a stop sign, well, my ancestors, they didn't even have stop signs. Like you sound dumb as hell. Oh, baby, back in the day, I wouldn't even be able to be married to you, so we might as well just keep this going. No, you sound super, like you can't.
How is that
going? All the way back in the time to make a point for now.
Listen,
that
what I'm saying, no.
No.
This is what I'm trying to explain to you.
Go ahead.
Is that
if you say
historically,
slavery one more time,
I'm gonna say so. You ain't gonna.
I'm gonna cut you off.
Nobody change my opinion.
What does slavery have to do with love?
Because we all fucked up. We all have.
That's it. That's all it is. That's all
I be saying. That's it.
So you're saying
maybe he said the word that you wanted to hear, or he just cuter than me, light skin or some shit. I don't know what the fuck. He got waves. I ain't got that much hair on my hair. He got dramatic effect.
Nothing to do.
But it ain't a dumb
answer. I agree with Keith saying he light skin. That has nothing to do with your dumb ass answer. You literally said it's hard to love a black woman because back in slavery.
Could you say it again for me?
Traumatic effect.
That's all I'm saying. You cute.
Do you understand that?
Thank you.
What is going on? Do you
understand? Me.
Really?
I ain't shit.
I don't agree. No.
Shit, I got dimples. I got 2 of them motherfuckers. Just fucking with you. I was just fucking with you.
Hey man, listen.
Bring up slavery again.
Yeah, that's no. We ain't gonna talk about slavery. We're gonna talk about what Jordan said, which is traumatic effects, right, Jordan?
But do you know what the context of what he means there?
I know what he means, and that's the context that I was fucking trying to get.
I don't think you do. That's the thing, though. I don't think you do.
Well, what do you think? I'm just sitting up here talking out my ass?
Yes, that's exactly what.
Why would I do that?
You do that shit.
Why you always think that? Any other time you do that. Any other time you do that. What do you mean?
This one we're gonna do. Go ahead. I want you to before I get into my whole thing. You give your thesis on how do you feel black men should love a black woman.
Shit, she don't even know.
2019.
I do know.
Go ahead. So
I want to hear this shit.
Because me and you had a couple. We had conversations all the time. So go ahead.
Okay, so you did touch on some good points, but
no, I want to hear it. Just tell. Fuck me. You like Jordan. Go ahead.
Why are you making this personal?
No, it hurt my feelings.
We shared one onion ring tonight. You know, he acting like
I don't want to hear it no more.
Like,
come on.
He said you cute.
Do you feel intimidated?
You
never act
I got dumbass ass. He said the same shit I said. He's so fucking intelligent.
I didn't say that.
He said
I didn't say that.
You just said the same thing.
You cute at it.
He's fine. Yeah. Troy ain't that nice, you know.
And now he in his feelings.
Motherfucker just, you know.
Fuck it. We can only have dark skinned niggas on the show because Troy's gonna feel it tonight.
Oh shit, man.
Man, listen, these is jokes, y'all.
I don't know what it is.
This is funny.
These is jokes. Okay?
Calm
down. I'm fucking.
I saw a little tear in the corner of your eye.
You see some tears out of my daddy name ain't Troy.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
I don't know what the fuck that meant either.
I don't know. No, he's not your friend. He's not your friend right now.
That nigga said, if I cry my daddy name, I don't know what the fuck that meant, bro.
I'm saying 6 of these, half of that, it's the same.
You didn't ever see me cry.
Goofy as hell.
Okay, let's go, man. I'm sorry. Come on.
Man.
Okay, so as I was saying,
look at her when she talks. She gonna cringe. Okay. No, I'm just playing. Come on, Flip.
Okay, are you done?
I'm done.
I don't think you are.
I swear.
But I'll ignore it if you want.
I promise.
So, like I was saying, you did touch on a few key points that I thought originally you were going somewhere with, but you just went back 300 years and I couldn't really figure out where we were going at that point. But here's the thing. I think you were kind of basing your opinion on the fact that you think that black women don't know what they want, that women don't know what they want. And I explained this to you like 2 podcasts ago. It might have been the last one. That sometimes what it is that you haven't experienced what you want or what you don't like. So therefore, I can't really tell you that. It's like if you never had oysters before, you can say, I don't like them. But until you have it, you don't know. You might really like it or really might not fuck with it. So part of the experience of knowing what you want is actually experience different, which is why I think people should experience having different relationships, different situations with people. You stop fidgeting around and pay attention. So I'm trying to educate you.
I'm listening. No, I'm just trying to fix my mic so I can make sure it's working. Go ahead.
Anywho, this is what you want. You want somebody, of course, to be understanding. Why? Because that's something that you want, right? Right. So it's a 2-way street. You want to be able to communicate to somebody because not just verbal communication. There's hidden communication within relationships. Mm-hmm. There are certain things you're supposed to pick up and key on when you are into somebody. Like if I know that when you get home from work, you want to relax, have a cigar, maybe have a drink. Okay, a hidden non-verbal communication thing. Well, stop doing that.
No.
The non-verbal communication needs to have that for you when you came home, right? Okay, so if a woman, if you know that sometimes I might want to be surprised with just take me out to eat. What's so wrong to be so key to that, to know that non-verbal communication to make somebody happy?
Can I interject? Just real quick.
Go ahead. He did take
no, because not even that, because you make a beautiful point at the same time. Like I want to say in 2019, we also got to factor in social media. We got to factor in instant gratification. A lot of these women now have that opportunity of instant gratification where they are not patient for a lot of these young men nowadays. So a young man can be putting his heart out there, doing everything, working a little job. She might be interested in that quick. You know, I could post a picture, get 500 likes, and have 3 niggas that's balling come take me out type shit. We don't know that, you know, but these are factors that we dealing with. I'm just saying, you said 2019.
And I get that, but then you're throwing in other factors that's more about that individual. I'm trying to do it on a gradual stand. Not every woman gonna get a picture and put 500 likes and have 3 bottles on the inbox. Not everybody has that. So I do get what you're saying, because that's temptation, instant gratification. I mean, men have that same problem where they can post a picture and have a woman that's like thirsty in the inbox. I mean, they have that same temptation available. But on a grander scale about things, I'm just saying, like, that's what somebody will want. You want to be able to give some nonverbal communication skills. You want to be able to have somebody that you can trust. Because the main thing down to the fact is some situations just aren't trustworthy because it depends on how you move. And a lot of it is how you move in the beginning of the relationship in comparison to the end of the relationship. So there's a lot of consistency. Some men don't know how to be consistent in their actions. Like, I got you now, right? So why the fuck we still need to be going out, bitch? Why we still gotta like what? Because that's what I like to do when that's how you got me. But I got you now. But yet, Troy, on the other hand, wants his dick sucked every day after work. But yet, you can't consistently take somebody out to eat. Like, don't you know them crab legs will make her open her legs? So do that.
Well, see, I had a hard time coming.
You always want to say you got a hard time.
I cannot feel it. You've been cussing me out since day one.
Yeah, I have to.
Now listen.
Because you don't listen.
I'm listening.
And this is why
I'm listening.
You've been sick.
I've been sick.
No.
What the fuck does that mean?
No, go ahead, bro.
Listen, man. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. That just blew me, but I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna say now. But no, like, I understand what you're saying. Like, people have different things that they want and they need, and that should be taken care of, though. You know, but what I'm saying is that if you just got a person in your life that's just like really just insecure and just don't trust nothing and just a little fucked up in the head, it's gonna be hard to love that person. That's all I was saying. That's all I was saying.
But why would you be in a relationship with that person?
So basically, you're saying self-love is pivotal in order
some
to
people,
love.
because everybody want to just go find love and I think they know how to fucking love somebody. So they don't even know how to love themselves.
Right.
I know what you're saying. I'm just that's why I wanted to kind of say it. But yeah, like people, I believe you need people, but at the same time, I think people need to learn how to love themselves so they can learn how to properly love an individual. And that's all I'm saying. So, but it is difficult to me, because you don't know what people, different experiences, you know, what they had in their past relationships or what they watch. Like, I listen to y'all. Y'all might not think I listen to y'all, but I do.
We know you do.
And I take y'all very serious. And one of the things that I realized, you know, being on the podcast, that I need to try to have a relationship with my dad. And I have to let that go.
That trauma.
I have to let that go. No matter how long ago that shit was, I have to really just deal with it and let it go. And I think sometimes people, when they grow up a certain kind of way, or if they see their parents, or if your mama insecure, you're going to be insecure like your mama. It's just difficult to love people.
Unlearning that behavior. That's
right. And people need to learn how to love themselves. It ain't so much of how do you properly love somebody. How the fuck do you properly love yourself so you can be able to love someone else?
But here's another thing. Sometimes we become better people by loving others. Because you see certain strengths and certain weaknesses within yourself that you could work up on. So here's the thing, where if there's somebody who's harming you, then okay, you could be a great man, but maybe you're just not the great man for me. I could be a great woman, awesome woman. Maybe I can't be that awesome woman to you. So therefore, you have to recognize what is it that you need in a relationship in order to be able to grow. Are we growing together? Are we growing apart? Is there something that I can give you that makes you become a better person? I'll show you by being an example that lights the fire inside of you. Or is there something that I see in you that's like, you know what, I just can't rock with you on that.
You want to get past.
Period. You know, sometimes I just can't rock with you on that. So just kind of realize that sometimes that human interaction is very necessary to become a better person. Being a loner sometimes make you think one way. Or you can't experience love in other forms. Like there's friendship love. There's coworker love. There's relationship love, there's mother love, there's father love, and there's certain bonds that we don't have that will shape our mindsets and who we become and who we are. But at the end of the day, the self-awareness of it, that self-love is very, very important. But sometimes how you love yourself is sometimes viewed through other people. Because the love that they give you, like, oh, well, I guess I am understanding, or I guess I am a good person you can talk to because this person is showing me that love that I give them that I didn't even know that I was giving them. But that's a good quality that I have. So sometimes those interactions, good or bad, shape how you love yourself. Because it's the interaction, it's the experience that teaches you how to move forward. And then that's how people a lot of times don't use those experiences for the good. They get bitter and they get upset and they argue and they fuss and they lash out. And you have some people who internalize it and they realize that I just need to do things a little bit differently this way so I don't experience the same pain or hurt again.
Okay, well, I know that was a good point you just made because you said being with others can definitely shape you into that person that you can go about loving somebody else. I know for me, I experienced the same shit a couple years ago before I went through that transition period. I was being hurt and I was dealing with a lot of shit that I didn't know that, you know what, that shit ain't cool.
Right.
So I had to unlearn a lot of that behavior that I was taught. But that experience made me realize that I need to be by myself in order to love another person. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? A woman. So I went through that stage, and I also think when you go through that stage of just being silent and just being still, mm-hmm. that puts you in a position where it puts you in a position where you're like, you know what? Now I can finally love somebody else. The reason why, because I was just hurt. The reason why I was hurt because I didn't know how to love myself. I didn't know how to love her. And I don't really know the foundation of love. So how the fuck can I get to where I want to be if I don't know where I want to go? You know what I'm saying? So I think for me, it was a situation where, like I said, I had to sit still. You know what, Marquis, you're impulsive. You get irrational. You're lying. You passive aggressive. Like, man, real talk. So
and a lot of those emotions came from the mirror people were holding up to you, how you were treating them.
So I think,
and you gathered that
when I saw that, and then I was like, you know what? I want understanding. I want solidarity. I want peace of mind. I want wholesome. Yeah, I want this. So you spoke about it last time. I feel like everything that a man wants, a woman wants. And vice versa. Troy says cute, but listen.
Right.
Women, real talk. Listen though. Women want compassion,
believe
right?
In affection.
As a woman,
so.
Listen. Break it down. Do women want compassion?
It's rough.
Do women want compassion?
Yeah.
Do y'all want attention?
Definitely.
Whether it's physical or mental attention or emotional attention.
Of course.
Same shit men want.
Of course.
But we come off as these hard motherfuckers because you know how I grew up.
You run
at.
into Troy's. You know
how I grew up at. So do y'all not want affection?
Yes.
Okay. Do y'all not want honesty?
Yes.
I would say that would go into loyalty, so that just makes it okay. Mental support.
Of course.
Emotional support.
Of course.
Physical support. We want the same shit.
I think we all want the same thing. I think what it is that we just need different variations of it.
No, but you're right. But how to go about it is very different because you're right. Exactly.
What about guidance from a female perspective? Guidance. Are women willing to take guidance in 2019? Do you feel?
Yeah, my whole thing is that you don't want to be guided by somebody who don't know where the fuck they going. You don't want you don't want a man to guide you off emotion. You want him to guide you off his
principles.
His right, exactly.
Yeah,
his strength. You know what I'm saying? You don't want somebody to be emotionally reacting to things, and then next thing you know, it's like he got y'all ass all the way in buck fuck nowhere, and you just like, how the fuck did we get here? Like, cause his dumb ass didn't know where he was going. So you only want. My thing is, there is no problem with letting somebody guide you. The thing with women is we want to make sure that you're confident in knowing where we're going. Because if I give you this, because we usually think about everything out. Like there's this thick thought process that we go through when we're trying to do shit. So if I give you up that control, please know where the fuck you're going. Because if we get somewhere and we out of gas, we fucking kids are hungry in the car, we just fucked up, I would be pissed for giving you that much control. Because I could have just did this shit on my own.
I respect it.
It's just like if a man... If a man was in a situation with a woman and he gave her, let's say, financial control of the situation, this is usually a man's responsibility. If she fucks that up, he's gonna be pissed. He's gonna be pissed. And if he gave her some bread and told you need to do this and that with it, and she fucked it up, he's gonna be pissed at her. Like that's not what I told you to do with that. This you should have did 1, 2, 3. I gave you the leeway and I told you I had confidence you was gonna do right. Like he's gonna be pissed. Same thing with a woman. If I give you my heart.
Okay.
And I let you lead it, and I trust that you're going to do right by it, and for some reason, other factors come in, other women, other women.
Again, get y'all shit together.
Other women. Or anything else where it's just a complication of like, well, damn, you know, because in order to, my mom always said, in order to get something, you have to give it up a little bit, depending on what you're asking.
You gotta pay to play.
And I'm not talking about vagina choice, just so that you know.
So let me ask you this. So as a black woman, what exactly, how do you properly, from what do you want from us as black men?
Supernova.
We just have to, honestly, listen to each other. You can't, it's not just about communication, it's about comprehension. Because we can talk all day, but if I don't really get where you coming from, and when you don't really get where I'm coming from, we just really wasting our time. Because I haven't really took and internalized what you're saying. Like they say, like, baby, I need you to make me feel secure about something. And in one thought process, one woman might be like, well, you insecure? Like, I don't want to fucking deal with that shit. Like, I need a man who does this. But wait. This is one minor issue he may need help with. So let me think about where is this coming from. Have I done something that may have sparked the insecurity? Is there something that in his past he's dealt with? Okay, let me comprehend that so we can deal with it accordingly. Because talking about it ain't always gonna fix shit. You really gotta have deep conversations. If you got the time to be in a relationship, you got time to talk.
Can I say something about what he said, what Troy said? Like, there's some women out here though that do have the, what we said, traumatic effects that have affected them, and they have emotional instability. Some as well do men,
right?
Both sides. So as far as like, there's a man who is consistent, you know, giving his time to his woman, dedicating, learning her, you know, helping out, things like that. But she has an emotional problem, whereas it might be anything that can click her switch to make her feel down or feel. Okay.
Leave ass alone. Because you can only do so much till it starts emotionally draining you.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to waste your time on something that if it's something that they're not trying to help themselves and fix it, you can't help them. It's a two-way street. So if it's emotionally draining, then just move on. Like, if you know you honestly did every fucking thing that you could do, and you tried, you can walk into the sunset smiling. They could be calling the fuck out of your name.
Never settle.
And you could just be walking. Like, hey, I tried, love you, see you when I see you, keep it moving. That's why I said it could be great women and great men, we're just not great for each other. You have to find a person that you feel like you can genuinely be great with. Like, we gonna argue, I'm gonna piss you off, you gonna piss me off, but at the end of the day, can we come back and have a conversation like, alright man, I probably shouldn't have said. Like, that is the relationship you want. You want that stability that y'all want. We want that too. Like, I don't want to think that at the end of the day you gonna leave me. Like, I want to know at the end of the day it's me and you. Now, you don't mean you get to bring in Sharon and I'm gonna sit here because I should see. But like, Keisha's, I don't gotta bring all them extra females in the picture. It's gotta be me and you. It's like, you don't want the motherfucking Troy's, the motherfucking Jordan's, no Keisha's extra in the picture. You wanted to be just you and us. So. Meanwhile, Troy, what you think about Troy?
Man, fuck all that. All I'm gonna say is this, man, is that people need to learn themselves. And love is hard, man. Loving people is hard, man. Because everybody got their own shit that they deal with.
Everybody fucked up.
And like I say, and the reason why I brought up slavery, and I want to just say this, the reason why I brought it up is because when I first learned about like who I was and where I come from and the things that my people been through, and it's real, that fucked me up a little bit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like my first time watching Rosewood with my grandfather. Like, seriously, I'm serious. Like, y'all
they say that stuff a trigger. That's like, triggers.
No, I get it. But like, seriously, bro, I'm dead serious, bro.
You know what's coming. You knew what's coming. That's why you told me to be quiet.
Y'all listen, man.
Hey, yo, this shit happen every week. I tell people who listen to this, we're gonna take this shit.
Listen, because you just hear me.
I gotta do my baby battle.
You don't know how things affect people. When I first watched Rosewood, I'm serious.
Go ahead on, bro. I'm listening.
When I first watched Rosewood with my grandfather, I hated every white man on earth and every white woman on earth. I'm dead serious. And that shit affected me. And then when I watched Hidden Colors, please, come on, one second. Come on. Damn. Just let me finish.
I'm sorry.
When I watched Hidden Colors, a lot of that shit on there, I was watching with my girlfriend at the time, and we both was just pissed off.
Right.
Because a lot of that shit that we saw, we didn't even know.
Right.
And it just, like, it affected me in a way that was like, damn, I don't even know who the fuck I am.
Right.
Or if I'm, like, watching something and it just, seeing the way black women were treated back then, that shit made me feel some type of way. That shit might make her feel some type of, and people might walk with that shit.
Right.
Like when we get into my segment, I was anti-hunky for a long. Sorry for saying a hunky, but I was, bro,
right
for a long time. Like I wasn't dealing with white folks at all because I didn't trust them. I didn't like them. I didn't want no parts of them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So certain things have a certain way to affect people, and that's why I said, like, you never know. That might be on a lot of black women plates. Well, historically, black men ain't never been able to protect us. Historically, and that could be.
I get that.
And that's all I was saying. I wasn't trying to bring up slavery and all that shit.
I was just saying, being 2019, what can you do
but,
as a man right now?
But me personally, I feel like it's difficult to love a black woman when you don't know yourself. Right. No, not because of slavery. Don't get what I'm saying. She's an asshole. It's like she
keep the flame.
Not because of slavery, it's just because of all the things that we done been through as a people. That's what I'm saying. And I think that we need to really learn how to find ourselves as a people in opposed, because it seems like the first thing we look for is love. When we graduate out of high school, that's the first motherfucking thing we look for.
No, we didn't. Maybe you look for love.
Shit, people I know did. And it's like, you know, we have babies at 21 and 22 and we looking for that kind of love because we might not had it coming up.
People being raised on codependency. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people hooked on that. They go searching for the love. Yeah.
That's all I'm. But you know,
that's a great segue.
Who am I?
Slavery is a great segue to your segment.
And so listen.
Now you finna see why. Now you finna see why.
No, fuck off. Let's go. So listen. So I basically wanted. This is Troy's point of view. I want to talk about interracial dating and changing your opinion over time. Now, like I was saying, at one point, you know, I wouldn't look at a white woman. I wouldn't deal with them because of the things that I saw, the things that I've experienced.
From Rosewood?
Rosewood was one of them. Mm-hmm. Don't play with Rosewood.
That's
a serious situation. Like for real, shit like that. And I wouldn't deal with them, period. I wouldn't fuck with them. I didn't want to be around them. I just thought they would sell their mama soul. You know, like, you know, I really was disgusted by it. Like, seriously, and certain things affected me because of the things that I saw and the things that I've been exposed to by my grandfather. And my grandfather always told me, man, you know, leave them white women alone. Don't touch them, don't trust them. You know, just stay away from them. That don't mean you no good. You know, and now, you know, that I've, you know,
got
older, and I've experienced a couple of white women, and I've talked to, as far as talk to them.
Okay, you say experience sounds
talk
like
to them.
The full experience.
No, I ain't banged nothing yet. I got some head or something, but I ain't banged nothing yet. But
okay.
But is key.
but no, like actually, I know a few people that I'm cool with right now, and these are some of the coolest people I know on some real shit, and I've like really changed my opinion because no, seriously, bro, listen to me. Listen to me, because listen.
Now I gotta sit by myself.
Listen, because this has been probably the easiest situation I've ever been in as far as conversation is concerned. With a white, it's fucked up. I hate to say it, but it's like it's not as difficult to deal with. I love my black women. Don't get me wrong.
Are you hearing this?
I love my sisters. Don't get me wrong. But white women cool,
where
man.
You coming from though? Like, and I just want to jump in. I don't want to take up nobody's time.
No, do your thing.
I was the same.
I was hoping somebody.
No. He get me.
I kind of was the same way for a long time, man. Like for a long time, and it wasn't even that. Like at a young age, I was around multi-racial. You know, like, it didn't matter. I liked all type of females, white, Asian, all that when I was a shorty. As I got older, going through high school, going through the times where you start really experiencing this stuff that my old man would tell us to watch out for, be safe about, you know what I'm saying, dealing with that side of that race, and then going into dealing with the women, you know what I'm saying, how they let us know it's more vicious, things like that, just having that teaching, like he said. But for them many years, and then going into the point of life where it was a lot of stuff going on in my life, I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And one of the first people that actually came in to help me out was a white woman. And I was just like, it fucked my head up, because I had to change my perspective on certain things. Like, not everything, don't get me wrong, not everything got changed. But it did change my perspective, because she came in genuine. Now, it could have been anything, ulterior motive, I don't know. But I'm just saying, it kind of made me be like, all right, it wasn't difficult, which she probably could be difficult as hell in the future. I don't really know her like that, you know what I'm saying? But she made the friendship seem as if I wasn't obligated. You know, it was just certain things where it was like, I don't want to put this on my black women because y'all don't do this, all y'all don't do this, just like all men don't do things, all women don't do things. But she came in and helped the motherfucker just off genuine strength. It wasn't looking for nothing, asking for nothing, no relationship, and they had to change my perspective. So I kind of get where he coming from with this.
And I'm not, and again, I'm not saying, I'm not making it a competition thing. I don't want to say, what I'm saying is my experience with just these few people that I've been talking to has just been some genuine conversation. And it's just been cool. Like, it ain't been no drama. Like, and then like I let a sister in and I was talking to her, and she just said, and I don't want to say like she a bad, because she's a really sweet girl, because I ain't calling out no names. But I recently just told, and she just had so much negative energy about her, and was trying to put certain shit that she was dealing with off on me, and saying I better be this certain type of motherfucker, instead of just genuinely trying to get to know me.
Somebody, she was a black woman?
Black woman.
Yeah.
It just seemed like, from what I'm saying is, it just seemed like it's a motherfucker want to genuinely know you, and then you got a motherfucker that's just putting her wants and needs off on you and making shit difficult already. And that's all I'm saying that I experience, and that's why I'm changing my opinion about things, because I'm like, damn, you know, everybody ain't all bad. Hold on. Everybody ain't all bad.
Right.
And I like the motherfucker. She cool.
The white woman.
Don't stop saying the white woman. Why you gotta make everything about the white woman? Go ahead, sister.
Okay, cool.
Wait.
Tag me.
I love my queen.
And I love black women. Don't get me wrong. I love sisters. Hold on. I love the sisters. And I'm not saying that y'all the most difficult people. Let me get this shit, because I know she ready to bull rush my ass.
Not even.
Let me get this straight.
Even.
I love black women. And I love y'all struggle, and I love everything that y'all come with, and I love y'all have our backs. Y'all do shit for us that motherfuckers wouldn't do. Y'all fight for us. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that y'all just terrible and difficult. I'm just saying that it's less of a headache sometimes when you deal with different people. And it can be a little complicated with sister, but y'all not like fucked up, and you ain't gotta keep tapping them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not fucked up. But y'all do have a lot of great, and I believe that y'all the strongest people on earth, and I love that about y'all. And a white man couldn't be y'all. Y'all stronger than a white man. You have sex with a white man, have a baby by him, that's a black baby. You know what I'm saying? And that says a lot, you know. So don't get me twisted. I gotta really put this shit, you know, out here. That y'all are the truth.
A hole.
I don't give a fuck.
I was gonna say, Jay, I got a ladder for you, bro.
Hey, this nigga's made. Hey, Jay, he digging that motherfucker.
Y'all the truth. But I will say that talking to a white woman has been a lot easier.
Bro, I'm gonna have to cut you. Go ahead, son.
And that's just what it is.
You fucking yourself up.
And I'm done talking.
That's my
honesty. I'm done, and I'm just gonna be honest. I don't give a fuck.
And I appreciate your honesty.
I'm just telling you what I experience.
Every day. I love you, Troy. I love you so much. Let's just start here. One thing that I want you to be conscious of is that you're basing your experience off a couple people out of a race that you happen to talk to, not even including your bias that you already have towards your own race already, because you've already mentioned prior to this part of this conversation that it's so difficult to talk to black women. That you're manifesting that energy. So now that when you're with a black woman, if it doesn't go as quickly or as smooth as you want it to be, you're already putting her in that box. Oh, you're a difficult black woman to talk to, and then you're allowing the openness that you have for this for your, I don't want to say white master, but you're allowing.
Hey, don't fucking do me like that. I don't play that shit though. We ain't gonna do that. You was out. Go on. I'll take off on your ass. We ain't gonna play that game. Let's say white women, okay?
Okay.
Alright, I ain't no fucking coon. I ain't never been no house nigga, and ain't nobody gonna let me go get no mail. I do what I wanna do. So you don't ever do that to me. I'm the brother, and that's real.
You dig your own hole.
Go ahead.
I'm getting you up out of it.
Say that white.
I'm getting you up out of it because I'm saying you're allowing this. First of all, you went back to slavery, my brother. You brought that up. So if I say white master, it's not that far of a jump away.
I don't want to hear that shit.
You ain't got no choice but to hear. You can listen, but you're breathing, so you ain't got no choice but to listen to me. Either way, you're allowing this canon, the idea of what white women are portrayed in media as. A lot of time, we already know that when white women are missing, the news media stops. I'm trying to feed it to you because you're not acknowledging what you're doing because you said you had a couple of conversations with some white women. It was so much easier to talk to than a black woman because you have multiple conversations with black women because the majority of them are what you claim are difficult. Now you base and bias and say that black women, y'all just so hard to talk to, right? It's what you said, not me. I'm speaking what you said. So then you're allowing this idea of what you feel about this white woman or white women because you said it was two. Mind you gave the number, not me. But by being two, you're saying, oh, it's so much easier to talk to them. Oh, based off two fucking people? Really? You don't think it's never been a difficult time? I'm pretty sure some white men out there, like I'd say sometimes, motherfucking Rebecca is difficult to talk to. Have you not seen two white people argue? Fucking, you never listen to me. Like they get charged the fuck up. So don't allow these people who are genuinely, first of all, you're interesting because you're different. Anything that's different from what you're used to will always be you will always be a little more accommodating to it because you're into it for the experience. You're going into it with an open mind. So we're not saying that you don't love black women, but I'm saying when you're giving out these type of stigmas, and you're putting it out there, you need to take responsibility from where they could be coming from. Because you're saying them out of context. And you're not realizing what you've actually gone through, which would make you feel like that, which is okay if you feel like that. But once again, self-awareness is one of the biggest tools you could ever have as a human being. And being aware that, hey, I've had some traumas with some black women, which may trigger for me if I get into a confrontation with them. I don't have those same traumas with white women yet. So therefore, I don't have a trigger for that yet to relate to where I can say, oh, it's easier for me to talk to Susan, Rebecca, Shannon, Kathy, whatever.
I'm going to generalize it and say it's difficult to talk to all women. Because
exactly.
Like for real now, because I got Caucasian women as friends, and I've actually dealt with some experience, and they are hard to talk to. So I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it changed my perspective because that person was genuine. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't her trying to figure me out, trying to, see if I'm trying to play her, do something crazy, or her trying to hurt me or nothing like that. It was just genuine. At the same time, we had a conversation. I'm like, shit, it's harder talking to you than it is talking to a black woman, because at least I know my black woman gonna understand my struggle. She gonna understand at the end of the day what I'm going through. This woman don't understand shit I'm going through. So yeah, we gonna argue back and forth when we get to that point, because she don't understand me. So at the end of the day, I would rather have an argument with a black woman than have an argument with a white woman. That's just me. Nothing against racism.
And I don't care who you date, who you with, who make you happy, whatever. It's just that when you start making those statements, you're manifesting certain energies within yourself that you don't even realize you're creating. Because I'm seeing it through. I'm not saying that it's nothing wrong with dating whoever you want to date. Just don't go into something like,
right.
See, this is why I don't talk to black people. This is why I want to, I don't want you to create that space.
Absolutely right. And I apologize. And that's the first time you ever probably going to hear me agree with you or apologize about anything. Because that's right. That's absolutely right. And I apologize about that. And I don't want to put no stigma on black women and saying that y'all difficult, even though y'all some difficult motherfuckers. But I don't want to make it seem like I'm putting y'all in a box or nothing like that. All I'm saying is that I enjoy talking to my friends right now.
That's cool. And if it's helping you get through something, how you feel, and it's taking you to a place that is helping you communicate more effectively, it's okay. Yeah. Just don't. You can't say certain things like that.
I said here, I'm a man. I just said here, I said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't say sorry often, so you should really take that and run with it. Because I really don't apologize as much as I should about certain things, because I do be feeling like it's what the fuck I feel and fuck what everybody else think. And I do get to moments like that, I do. So you absolutely right on that. You know, and yeah, you right. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's real talk, and that's just real shit. Hey, like I fuck with you.
Finally feel like we made a connection.
I mean, look, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something, man. You are something else. But I'm gonna tell you something. Like, if you keep playing with me though, I'm gonna drop the bomb on your ass in a minute.
What?
Okay?
Y'all gotta have a sound effect.
We do this all the time.
Y'all gotta have a sound effect. Them
motherfuckers called me dumb. They done got on me. Well, last week it was him. That she done called me dumb, a fuck nigga, all kind of shit that day. Pussy, trick ass nigga, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's all love. But it's all love and it's all opinions. You know, and that's what I want people to understand. This is all love. I don't ever take shit she say personal, shit he say personal, or guess. If you disagree with me, disagree with me. I don't give a fuck. The only reason why I'm listening is because I ain't deaf. You know what I'm saying? And that's real talk. But if I feel that energy, because I felt that energy, everything that you just said, I felt that shit. And when he was just talking, he said they don't nobody understand our struggle like a black, and that's the honest to God truth. And I felt that shit. I felt that, and you're right. I'll never do that. I will never speak that into existence again. I apologize. I love my sisters. But get off that nut shit. That's all I'm saying.
What does that mean?
That means that stop fucking being crazy.
Stop stressing us out.
Stressing us out. Motherfucker had a full head of hair 2 years ago. He ain't got no more. That's what the fuck that means.
So let me.
I don't eat no swine of any kind. Not even white women.
So
whoa. Right. I just be saying.
So let me get this straight. You I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
I'm just trying to close my mouth.
No, yo, this nigga is wild.
I love this shit, man.
Wow. Hey, would you like some sausage?
Now we gotta
like some sausages. Sausages.
Now we gotta just end it after that part.
No, because I had a point to make.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Kiki.
I don't know.
Kiki, do you love me? Hey, motherfucker, come on.
No, say what you just said that last part. I forgot. Say it again. What you was just telling us about.
That don't nobody understand our struggle more than the black woman.
Right.
And that's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
And then what else you was saying after that though? You said something about how y'all need to stop stressing us.
Yeah. Stop fucking being on that nut shit. Stop stressing us out and being all this crazy. You doing this shit, motherfucker. All this just y'all. All
right. So listen. So do you feel like
good? That means
do you feel like
that you care?
It's like this. When you know better, you do better, right?
Yes, sir.
Facts.
So not only did you already stigmatize our women already.
Fucking handpack. Go ahead.
I'm a handpack.
Come on.
Nigga, you been handpacking the whole time, the whole segment. What are you talking about?
Handpack.
You just got triggered because Sade said the white man. You like, oh no, I ain't no motherfucking goon, no none of that shit. I'll fuck a white woman, but I ain't gonna. You got to sit up here talking about the white man. You fast out here, bro. Something out here, bro. This is a fucking. Come on, Beavis. But what I'm saying, no, real talk, bro. What I'm saying is, though, like, do you feel as if we should change our perception? Like, say, we should just stop dealing with those type of women.
Okay.
And deal with better black women instead of just saying I don't want to just generalizing that woman and then saying you know what all women are like this. Fuck, now all black women are like this. Now I'm just gonna go with it because I feel like when we do that, that's just an excuse for us to go fuck with another white woman. Because it's like I just look for in that little small window like you know what. Shorty ass got a bad mouth. I'm finna go ahead and fuck with a white man. That could be an excuse. No, really. Because I know niggas like that. Like, bro, shorty ass. Look, goofy as she on there. Like, no, for it's a nigga at the gym. It's a dude at the gym, bro. He like, look at he. Every time I see him, he keeps come in, man. Look at this. See all these women in. Ain't no black women in working out. I'm like, right, nigga, what are you talking about, bro? Just because it ain't black women.
I didn't want you to be become that brother. Don't become that brother.
Ain't no motherfucking black women here working out. Look at all this. Look at this shit. White women, motherfuckers, Latino women, they want better for their shit. Like, nigga, get your nut ass off my face.
I think we gotta start differentiating between knuckle draggers and queens. You feel me? Just like the knuckle draggers and niggas. You feel me?
Yeah, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't like when we do that. It's just like, bro, you wanted to go that way, but
it was already in you.
You just wanted to make it feel like. Look at this shit, like, dude, look at this shit. These motherfucking black women, ain't no black women on no treadmill. She don't give a fuck about herself. Dumb ass. If you want to go fuck with her, go fuck with her. Don't fuck with her because she ain't working out. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Hey, you been on the road of that. Fucking nut. I've been wanting to go there. Nah, bro, I'm going to tell you something. I never thought in a million years I'd meet a white woman that I would like. I ain't gonna even hold you up, bro. And bro, it's just, I ain't gonna do, I ain't gonna, I'm just keeping it real, bro. But like at this moment, I'm cooling.
But I'm saying, bro, I feel like once you go that route, though, and then you backfire and you double back and say this is why I went there. You're doing a disservice to black people.
And that's why I just calm down.
So just go there. That's why don't compare the two.
This motherfucker, look, he just want to pull up.
I agree with him on the healing side. Yeah. When you heal, once you get through all that, you start healing. You learn yourself. Yeah. It helps you understand. Cause like I ain't gonna stunt, like you said, making that excuse to go mess with them. Yeah. And it grows. Yeah. I almost fell into that pool. I ain't gonna lie. I hope she ain't listening. Be like, oh, you ain't fuck with me because of that. Like, yeah. The woman that I know that's Caucasian.
She is
I fucks with her. I hope
you want to listen because you don't want to be the only nigga like that.
I fucks with her. But no. See, come on, bro. Like, let's not do that, though. Hey, bro. I didn't mean it. Like, maybe it came out wrong. And like I said, I did say I was sorry because sisters are everything to me. My daughter is 8 years old and she's a sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's keep it real. Like, right. I didn't mean it, and that was a fucked up way I put it. And I don't never sympathize with anybody because I really don't care. But I care about in this subject. I care. I really didn't mean it like that, and I'm really fucked up and a little disappointed that y'all took it like that. And I'm sorry though, for real, because that seemed like that. Real talk. Real talk. No, listen to me, because
it's okay.
And I can tell you ain't like that shit. And I don't. So let me tell you something. I don't want to never disappoint you in no way like that, because ain't nothing like a black woman, and I feel that. I do. And that's real, but y'all can be sometimes difficult, but that don't give me the right to try to put something on y'all that ain't really real. And I'm not the kind of person to where I'm like, if I stand for something, I'm gonna stand for it all the way. I ain't gonna stand for it halfway. Mm-hmm. And if I'm wrong, I'm gonna tell you I'm wrong. And that was some bullshit I said, and I didn't realize that I was saying it that way, and that's why I came out that fucked up, because I just felt like I needed to prove that point or say this. And it came out all wrong, you know. It just came out all wrong. Like most of the shit that I say come out wrong sometimes. Do I care? No, because I'm still tell you how I feel, and it's gonna be entertaining. And people gonna watch and they gonna listen. They say, yeah, fucking nut, but he's speaking the truth. But no, it ain't like that. And I don't want to stand like, I don't want to be doing a lot of bullshit that's really not real, you know. Especially when it comes to that subject. So again, like, if anybody, any woman out, black woman out there, you, especially you, because we have a relationship as far as what we do here on the show, and I want you to always know that I love y'all and I got y'all back, and there's love, and ain't never switch up on y'all, and that's real. But I like white women sometimes.
That's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's what you is. Nobody gets that.
Yep. And if Shorty listening,
Bird. I told you about some head, but Bird.
Hey, before we get out here though, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. The homie Jordan came through, man. Appreciate that, bro, man. Coming through.
Thanks for having me, man. Make sure y'all download the app.
Download the Community Cuplift app, real talk. Rest in peace, John Witherspoon, though.
Oh man. Oh man.
That was a tough one, man.
Yeah, that was man. And that's what I want to go into, like, before we get out of here. What's y'all favorite John Witherspoon movie?
Oh man, mine gotta be in Boomerang. One of my favorites is when he was talking to Eddie Murphy. He was like, "You gotta coordinate. You gotta coordinate." Like, did you know your father had a mushroom belt? Like, I love that scene. I loved when the first time I really got introduced him outside of just like Friday. Everybody knows it's like Pops, but like being that character, that role, and of course on the Wayne show. That was
the Wayans brothers was classic. I still watch that shit to this day, and I be like, that shit. I think one of my favorite episodes on the Wayans brothers got to be the Tiptones reunion. That shit funny as hell, man.
I think was the Brooklyn Vampire with Eddie
Vampire.
Man, that shit was so fucking funny to me. And of course, Friday. You know that's just
the whole
classic,
Friday series.
You know, it's classic, bro. He just brought life to that character, man. It was so fucking dope. It's like seeing your dad or your grandpa.
That was like,
real talk. That's what I'm saying.
Like your comedy dad.
Yeah, like so, or your uncle or some shit. So that shit was dope, man. You look at shit like that, man. It's sad. He was what, 76?
77.
77. Man,
for life. Man.
That shit hurt, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit hurt.
I definitely I would definitely have to say Boondocks, man, because that.
Yes, Grandpa. Oh man, and when they supposed to be rebooting it,
they was supposed to be rebooting it, man.
And
then they was supposed to be doing it last Friday too. That was supposed to have been in like production, but man, I think like you said, all the Fridays and the Boondocks really because that's one of my favorite TV shows. Matter of fact, and before we get out of here, I ain't even text you about this, bro, but I did tell them about this. Before we get out, what's the y'all favorite 5 TV shows all the time? It could be current, it could be bad. Just 5 TV shows.
Martin
on it.
Martin. I'm gonna give mine. Mine's is Martin.
Okay.
Boondocks. I got The Office. The PJs. And I'd say Good Times.
Could it be cartoons?
It could be anything, yeah.
Okay, so I got Martin, Dragon Ball Z, fuck. That's hard, man. Yeah, I love anime, bro.
Yeah.
I love anime. I ain't gonna front on that shit. Then I gotta go with what's my man? The Jamie Foxx show was one of my favorites.
Jamie Foxx show was a classic.
Hey Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Yeah, that funny. I gotta go with Kenan and Kel.
That was the shit.
Kenan and Kel.
Was
and I like all that too. I like all that a lot.
Yeah.
Like, so I came up off that shit. So
yeah, that shit's nostalgia, bro.
That's tough, shit.
Right, it's about something like this is too hard.
Yeah, that's tough because it's so many, bro.
Do we gotta be like comedy shows?
It don't have to. Like, whatever shows you show.
Alright, so I like The Big Bang Theory. Like that a lot. Of course, Martin. You watch Martin like if you ain't never seen it
And
before.
still be laughing like you ain't never seen that shit.
I watch that shit to this day, bro.
Every episode.
Still Living Single.
Nah.
Ooh, I
That
just
was
got
my
into
song. You know
that.
that-
'Cause I
that
never really watched that like
Theme
that.
song come on, you get to sing it. Okay, I also, believe it or not, I actually just started watching it. I didn't watch it when I was younger, but I've been watching it lately. I'm like, this shit was really fucking funny, Friends.
Really,
I never really got into it. I know, right? But I'm telling you, go back and watch an episode or two. Like, I've been watching clips of this shit. I'm like, this shit was legit funny. Like, now that you get the concept of it, like, who was dating who, I'm like, okay, this is funny. And then, lastly, was that 4?
Yeah, it was 4.
Lastly,
Stuck.
I love cooking shows, so I'm gonna say Master Chef.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite TV shows to watch. I love to cook, so if Chef Ramsay, like, he get a black card for me.
He be
funny.
He is funny.
He throw the plates. It's hilarious.
Yeah. You gonna serve this to these people? Like, man, you right, bro.
Yeah, that's tough. I'm gonna go with Martin, Outback, Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Shark Tank is a good one.
Bar Rescue.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if y'all heard that one.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I've seen it, but I've never got into it though.
Alright, this on Netflix. I don't know if y'all know Raising Dion.
Oh yeah.
Bro, Raisin, I'm on episode 5, bro.
It's decent.
I'm on episode 5. I'm like, damn, this shit. I like this shit.
I had to get into it.
I like this shit. I do.
I say last one. Man, I I used to watch Living Color a lot.
Oh yeah.
Bro, do y'all think like in Living Color? I'm glad you spoke on that. Like a lot of shit that they did. When we speaking on cancel culture, I think a lot of shit that they did. They supposed to be the Men on Films, bro. Is a classic. That shit used to be so fucking funny. You can watch that shit like that shit be so funny, man. The Men on Films and
yes.
and
hated it. Two snaps and a swirl. Yes.
Bro, that shit that shit funny as hell.
Even when Jim Carrey was dressed up as the lady with the little pigtail, like that would make transgender people very
that's
upset.
What I'm saying. Like Homie the Clown, that shit.
I was gonna say Homie the Clown.
Yeah.
That was the classic right there.
Homie
don't
play that shit, bro. Homie don't play that shit. That nigga hard. He looking for a job. He can't.
He got tired of them damn kids.
Man.
And that's just a classic, but no, man, that them, like I said, R.I.P. John, man, that was in black cinema, that was definitely a legend. That was like, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
That's hard. That's a tough one now. So, anybody, y'all got anything? Man?
I want to say something too, man. I got a friend that I went to grammar school with. Her name's Sarah, and she's strung out on drugs. And she called me and asked me to bring to her something to eat.
Yeah.
And it was really sad for me because I had found out and I reached out to her and I said, you need some help, you kicking it. I can, see if I can know some people, get you into a drug treatment. She's on heroin.
Damn.
And it was really tough to watch because I went to see her and it was bad. It was really bad and it made me really depressed and it fucked me up because one thing Sarah always said about me is I'm a great motivator. I can be like something she said, I forgot, some type of coach. And I told her, I said, man, I just have a lot of faith. And this girl, smart as fuck. She got a PhD at DePaul. She wrote a book that did really well. And it just really fucking sad to like really see her in that setting. And I just want to let people know that, if you know people out here and, the drugs are an addiction and you need to really deal with that or you can help somebody deal with that, really try, man, because, there'd be a lot of good people out here and you never know what they go through because life fucks you up, and like when I saw this woman, I just, because I've seen it, like within my family, like, but I didn't see it up close because it never really hit home like that, like far as like, how you say you got a crackhead cousin or some shit and, they might be in a whole nother fucking state. But this person really trying to reach out for me for help. Like, and I don't know what to do. And people were telling me like, I stay away from that because she got to help herself. And I said, but I ain't that kind of person, I took her to get something to eat and, I was just talking to her and she's still an intelligent person. It's just crazy to me, but it just seeing her like that, it fucked me up and it made me realize a lot of things. And you got to be grateful for the life that you have and your children and different things like that. And try to help somebody though.
Yeah.
We get caught up in our own life sometimes. And we get, and that was one of the reasons too when you called me and you asked me how was I doing. Yeah. That fucked me up too. Yeah. And I think it was that actual day. Yeah. And when I was telling you I was having a hard time mentally, it was fucking me. And I think that particular day, that shit just made me so sad, that I just couldn't really, it fucked me up, and so if you can help somebody or talk to somebody or at least just give a hand or a person hungry or they ain't got nowhere to stay, of course they can't stay with you, but you can find a list of shelters and some of these shelters will send them to, no, you got to go to rehab. It's a lot, don't just give up on the motherfucker. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's real. Because we got a lot of shit that especially if it's somebody somebody that had potential, somebody that is a good person. And Sarah's a good person, man. Her dad died from an overdose 3 years ago. And I'm like, damn, and you don't know what that did to her. And now that shit, she crying in my car and telling me, hold my kids. She can't see her kid. It's just all fucked up, bro. It's all crazy. Yeah. I just want to send a prayer out to her and I want to, let her know that, I'm with you and I'm praying for you every day. And you can't get through this, but you have to try harder. And for y'all or anybody else out there listening, always give a word of encouragement to somebody, because you never know, something you might say, it might trigger them to do better and change their lives. And even when I asked, I said, "Are you on drugs?" She cried like a fucking baby, and she said, "Yes, I am. I don't know what to do." And it was just really sad, man. Because like I said, I went to school with this person, and she's a smart girl. PhD at DePaul. I'm telling you, bro, she was a fucking assistant professor at DePaul. It was just really crazy. And it fucked me up for a while. But I want to tell people, always reach out to people and show love. Because that little bit of love that you show somebody can probably go a long way. Because you don't know what people going through. When you reached out to me that night, I needed you. And I don't need people, bro. But because that fucked me up so bad. And on top of the shit that I'm dealing with at home and dealing with in my personal lives.
That
was when you don't know how on time that shit was.
I felt
when you called, I was so happy you called. Cause I was driving home and I'm like, bro, that's crazy you asked me that, because I'm really fucked up right now. My mind is gone. And when you called me, I'm like, damn, bro, I needed that conversation.
No, I made a commitment to myself that I was gonna reach out to all my loved ones and my people that really mean something to me, every once a week, and ask them how they doing mentally. Cause I know, I was just telling you, I feel like when people be like, "Oh, how you doing?" It's such a vague statement. "Oh, I'm good. The kids is good. My mama good, and just motherfuckers is going back." Now I want to know how you feeling upstairs. Cause everybody is struggling from some type of mental, you know what I'm saying? Mental illness, bro. It's just real. Even with me, shit, I've been on the podcast, sharing shit with my son, that shit gets to me, bro. And sometimes it gets to a point where you be like, damn, nobody checks up on that strong friend. You know what I'm saying? Nobody checks up on a motherfucker that's like, "Oh man, how you good? You good?" Ain't nobody gonna check up on Jordan because motherfuckers think he out here doing good. You know what I'm saying? It's no, bro. You got real shit, motherfucker. Hey, bro, you good? Bro, you know what I'm saying? Bro, you good? No, bro. How are you feeling mentally though?
Cause 2 minutes of that, just 2 minutes of that,
just 2 minutes.
So you gotta be surrounding yourself by people where you feel comfortable admitting that something's wrong. Because some people don't even know how. They're like, "Oh no, I'm okay, I'm good."
Exactly.
So being aware of knowing that it's okay to say something's not right,
it's
something
okay
is
to be
wrong, and being able to have people close by that you can express that to. Most people, they might feel like that, but they may feel like they don't have anybody. So like Trey was saying, reaching out and extending an offer to people like, "Hey, if you need anything or something I can help you with, I'm right here," just so they'll know, okay, maybe I am having a bad day. I didn't think I could talk to this person, but now I can.
Because $5 or a fucking $10 meal ain't shit. If a person hungry, they on drugs and shit like that, but that motherfucker, he probably eating 3-4 days.
You have attitude too.
It's real.
Everybody, Tupac said this once, everybody needs help being self-reliable. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can pretty much do it by themselves. Everybody need that extra, let me push you to.
And I'm a strong dude, bro. And I've always been strong, and when you reach, I'm like,
I felt, but what's crazy?
I'm like,
damn. When I did that, because it's the reason I did that, because I kind of felt like our text thread was going. I'm like, you ain't really.
I ain't demoing.
You ain't really.
I always
I'm just let me
talk. I always
reach out to him to see
when I don't say nothing, it's something wrong.
Even when Sade touched down, it's you know what? We all need to just sometimes just. You talked about it last couple weeks ago. No, not even that. Just sometimes just reset. Motherfuckers just sometimes need to reset, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we be moving so fast, bro. Like you say, you got motherfuckers pulling you in so many different directions. You know what, bro? Let me get my shit together.
Right.
Let me just, like I said, if you just go on Cicero, get a crib, a hotel for the weekend. Let me just go and reset so I can.
Cicero, you just go. You
go right. I hope you ain't talking about Saratoga, right?
That $50 house.
What's the one for the
I'm telling you, man. I know the whole motherfucking script. I walk in that bitch. Damn, I ain't seen you in a minute on that.
Hey, just like I ain't
gonna even hold you up. I ain't gonna hold you up.
They got his picture up in the sex store.
On here, I used to go in that bitch, get all type of cream.
I'm just saying,
try to figure it out.
Just going somewhere, bro. I ain't gonna say sister. Just go somewhere.
Yeah,
reset, bro.
Let that shit go. Yeah, all of us.
Anybody
from here?
Yeah, mother bring up.
Right.
Damn,
I've been there for. I've been there for everything.
Still got the key in his
On that note, man, y'all funny as hell, man. I'm walking that motherfucker. Boy, ain't see you in a minute, boy. Right. Good, boy.
Tell you.
Nah, I appreciate y'all for stopping through, though, man. I love y'all. Jay, you came through, bro. Again, appreciate you coming through. Troy came through. You said your nut shit. Appreciate you.
Yeah, look, everything I say is real. Okay,
yeah, you right.
So fuck you.
That's fine.
But I'm gonna go ahead and take us out.
I appreciate you coming through.
Always keep the niggas in check. One podcast at a time.
Oh man, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Me and Sade gonna get married one time, bro. Y'all gonna be like,
dude.
They hate each other.
That's the end of the motherfucking show. Gotta go.
Hey,
all right.
Hey, I believe it though.
No.
You ever watch Hey Arnold? No. You ever watch Hey Arnold?
No.
That motherfucker hated football here. And she was like, "Oh my God, you football, and I love you so much, and I can't wait till one day you smoke me." But I had to get you back. I was just fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.
Take us out, bro. Go ahead.
But listen, man, it's the Food for Thought podcast. Y'all already know what the fuck going on. We talking that shit. We having a good time. Me and Sade getting into it. She calling me dumb. She calling me all kind of shit. But I love her, and that's my sister, and we gonna always agree. And you can say it ain't gonna happen. You can say it is gonna happen. But it happened. I'll let me.
Love.